Okay, we're back with more Doki Doki Panic literature. Mario 2.
That's right. So I think there's like 3 game days before you get to the meat of the story.
This just reminds me of, I had a friend who recommended I read a book, and I went, all right, sure. And I started reading it, and I enjoyed it, but I was reading it like kind of slowly because I had college and shit going on.
Yeah.
And she would pester me incessantly. Did you read the book? Let's talk about the book. Let's talk about the book. And finally, like, I read the whole thing, and she gave me like a fucking like quiz.
Damn.
like she was like interrogating. So, what was your favorite part of the book? Well, I guess I like that part. What specifically did you like about that part? It was just a weird experience for me. Never happened again. We never discussed literature after that.
Do you remember the book? Because that sounds weird.
It was Robin Hobb's Assassin Trilogy.
Huh.
It's a really good book. It's a really good book series. I'd highly recommend it.
I haven't read it.
Yeah. But yeah, it was just a very, very weird that she was so...
Yeah, so...
I guess she was just really into it or something.
Yeah.
Yuri is apparently reading. Couldn't draw that, but, I mean, I like that.
No,
That's an attractive quality.
It'll get there.
I, too, am curious about Yuri. Oh, that's cute. She wants us to have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Smooth, Yuri.
Yeah, she quickly... I went for her initially as well, and she quickly becomes really likable. It's a good route to go.
She's adorable.
Yeah. I would recommend going with her for anyone doing a first playthrough, because... Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they're watching this, then they're going to see the whole route anyway, so...
No, but it's still...
I mean, or however much of this we do.
It'll still work, don't worry.
I demand to know what this fucking book is about. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, okay. The game is weirdly, like... It weirdly, like, just does what I want it to do.
Yeah, no, it's a great game. Yeah,
that took a weird turn.
I didn't know what a human experiment prison quite was either, but...
I assume they're making, like, super soldiers or something.
Yep.
Also, didn't she just tell me, like, the whole story, essentially?
Well, no, she just said that the experimental prisoners made their life strange. We didn't get particulars.
She said, like, ruined their life or something.
Well...
Which is, like, pretty... I mean, that pretty much gives you the tone of the story. Although, I can't stand it when people ask me, like, what my book is about.
You just, like, look up a synopsis.
Have you read the other 5 books in the series? No. Then you wouldn't know what it's about! This one woman asked me, like, what I was reading, and I just made shit. It's about the end of the world. She went, oh, the end of the world. That's real, you know? She's like this old black woman.
Yeah.
Clearly, like, very, like, religious.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it is! And then, like, I made her go away.
We actually passed a potential rapture date on the...
Haven't we passed a few of them?
Yeah, but there was the latest one was the 27th of last month, I think.
I wish I had Yuri's problem.
Yeah.
Like, I need to focus more on my writing. Literature Club isn't about talking, it's about reading. Get it straight. This reminded me of a time when a girl invited me to hang out, like, just to read around her. It was actually a very pleasant date.
That's cool.
Yeah. Of course, I almost ruined it by walking into a glass window. I thought was a door.
Like while you were reading a book?
No. I got to the cafe we were meeting at, and I saw. I went, oh, Jen, boom, and I thought I was at a door.
Yeah.
And then everybody in the cafe turned and looked at me. And they just watched me like walk around the perimeter trying to find the actual door. And then I got inside the building, and this woman came and said, "Are you okay? Are you drunk?" And I said, "No, I'm just stupid." And then I sat down. She was like, "Hey, Alex, you're kind of bleeding." And I went, "Oh, yeah, let me go fix that."
Damn.
It was not a good start. And then I ended up reading Game of Thrones and helping her with her math homework. It was probably the most unique date I've ever been.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it was interesting. Not Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the actual name of the book series.
I'm still waiting for those zombies to show up in the show.
I was reading the 5th one, which I think might be when they start to happen, but I never actually got through the whole thing because I wanted to wait until like the 6th book came out before I got too far into it, and still waiting on that one.
I can see you bobbing your head still.
I can't help it. Do we need to put like a face cam, which is just me bobbing my head? Oh shit.
You're putting the literary moves on her.
Attaboy, Alex. Now you do like the fake yawn thing and put your arm around it.
Right.
My college girlfriend encouraged me to do that on our first date. I was like,
what?
Okay. She just wanted someone to try it out on her, I guess. Whatever. I enjoyed it. What? Who reads the book? Who reads a book that way? You can't secure the book that way.
Well, his hand is on the other side.
But I mean, you got to put your hand like farther down the book you got to put your hand around here to properly hold the book. This would get insanely uncomfortable. This would just smash into your chest, and that would start to hurt.
Well, her boob is securing the bottom part.
Yeah, you're right. If you're stacked, I'm sure maybe this works better as a reading position.
Yeah. Oh man.
I mean, when you get to the bottom of each page, you're just going to be seeing her rack. Although there appears to be like a huge blank area at the bottom.
Oh, that's a chapter. It's the end of a chapter. Then.
Oh, is it? No, it's not. I can see through your lies. Also, what the fuck is this? This is a Western book. It should have been written in Japanese.
I mean, how do we know it's Western?
Because Japanese books are written top to bottom.
Well, not all. I mean, you can do it that way, but...
I mean, that's how every Japanese book I've ever seen is written.
It's...
Including classic literature.
Yeah, like if you get classic, it tends to go top to bottom.
But I've also seen light novels written that way.
Yeah, I mean... Technically, you have the option to do either or, and like...
Evan, the answer is this is a weeaboo game made by Westerners.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'm pretty sure that's why they missed a tiny detail like that. Although now, like, I'm sure it turns out it was actually made by a bunch of like native Japanese people. And I'm gonna sound like an asshole.
There is a joke about the translation further in.
You just assume she's reading faster. If I was doing this, it would be the other way around. Like, are you done yet? Come on, are you done yet?
Yeah.
I read really fast. I can't help it. I'm better than people. Hey Yuri, you're just like this character. She's intensely flawed.
Yeah. Man, Alex, you're dropping the ball.
I actually knew a girl kind of like this who would take, like, every nice thing I said about her, like, the wrong way. Although he did phrase it in a really shitty, way.
You've got to recover this situation.
Like, I used to find the things that she did cute, so sometimes I would just kind of chuckle at things she did. And eventually, she took it as, like, I was making fun of her.
Yeah.
She had issues. Oh, we're gonna share the...
Yeah.
my 20-word poem.
Yeah, yours never actually gets seen.
Aw.
They just say it's great.
I figured, but I was kind of hoping I get to, like, arrange the words.
But for reals, like...
Get some magnet poetry going.
I was quite impressed by these poems. Like, no joke.
Alright, well, we'll see. Oh, snap. That was smooth, Alex. There's a couple things I'd like to pick up. Like the other books in the series. I don't know what you were thinking of. What are you, my teacher? Yes, ma'am. I did my homework.
Regan, don't defy the club president.
Yeah, she probably has an in with, like, the city council.
You've seen anime. The student council and presidents of clubs have some serious power.
She'll sick like the superpowered enforcers on me.
Yeah.
Throwing fucking Hadokens.
Freaking, you'll be there with your shitty one-star uniform and get wrecked by... So you can choose the order you share your...
Does it matter?
I don't know, but I did it in the order that I wanted to, like...
I mean, I'll save regardless.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it matters at all.
Well, I mean, Yuri is my focus. Alright, Yuri. God damn it, I always hated peer review. Well, I was just, like, this sounds egotistical, but I've always just been really good. So, like, nobody's ever been able to offer me any actual insight.
Yeah, right.
Like, in class, obviously teachers can't, but, you know, like, students always suck at peer review. They couldn't even draw a picture of her, like, covering her face.
Nah.
That's like a multi-purpose picture you could use. Oh, now I can read minds. Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, apparently I'm really good.
Yep.
Alright. I mean, I am, but... Although I will say that poetry is not my strong point. I just picked a bunch of shit you liked. And you have some fucked up taste, lady. Although better than Sayori. Actually, I've actually given a very similar speech like this to people.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Right now, she's being condescending.
She's just offering constructive criticism.
But she's not actually, like, critiquing what I've said. She's just saying, in general, this is how good writing is done. Which doesn't help, which, in my experience, doesn't actually help people. Or at least, the people I try to help that way complain about it.
Yeah.
Or when I say, just write better.
So, you know, yeah, I was playing this and I was like, okay, shitty guys made a visual novel as whatever. But then I read the poem and I was like, damn, bro.
Interesting.
Yeah, decent, right?
That's actually got some pretty solid imagery, and I was immediately grabbed by the use of the word tendrils, which is kind of an interesting... that's also kind of like a loaded phrase, though. It's not a word that you would normally use to describe, especially a girl's hair. So I'm kind of compelled by why she would choose that.
Yeah. But no, it's surprising, right? I was like, wow, that was a decent read.
Yeah, that was like an instant grab. Interesting. There's a few things I'd like to grab. Her attention, Evan. Jesus.
Oh, I see. Yes, yeah.
She doesn't have bad handwriting. Everybody in the law firm I work at has terrible handwriting. We didn't realize that until the other day when my boss was trying to find somebody who could, like, print like a sentence for us. Like, oh shit, we all suck. All like 3 of us. Actually, she did write in cursive, which is a douchey thing to do.
Oh, it's pretty the way she does it, though.
Yeah, but, I mean, like, who the fuck writes naturally in cursive these days?
Yeah.
Especially Japanese people. Nobody.
She was going easy on you, right?
Yeah, that was easy to digest.
Yeah.
Bring it on, bitch.
This story's not really about a ghost, Alex. Did you know that?
No, really. I just wanted to point out, I like that her, like, confident laughter is written as hoo-hoo.
Yeah. Alex, it wasn't about a ghost, okay? That's right.
So Bruce Willis wasn't a ghost the whole time? God damn it, Alex.
Yeah. I said that. I was like, no, Evan, you're stupid.
Is this game supposed to make you hate yourself?
It's supposed to make you look back with shame at high school you. Which I think is an important skill for us all to
I think anyone who wasn't like a football captain or something looks back with regret at their high school self. And only then because they peaked. Anyone who didn't peak in high school regrets it, I think.
Well, see, now that you understand it, you think it's impressive.
Well, the story told me that it's impressive.
Yeah.
So apparently it's impressive. I could probably learn a thing or two from the girl who's been, like, writing for as a hobby for a long time.
Yeah.
Probably. There's a couple things I'd like to enjoy. Her company, Evan. God.
Okay.
I don't care about these other people.
Yeah, you have to do all of them.
God damn it.
No, but the thing is, all the poems are good. That's the upshot of this. Monica's is especially pretty nuts.
We'll see. I'm just clicking in time with the music. My foot hurts from all the tapping. Like, I put my left foot over my right foot, and my right foot's still tapping against the left foot.
Yeah.
Apparently my poem was really metaphorical and deep.
That's right. You picked all those words that were deep that Purple Hair would like. Yuri would like.
I think metaphorical might have been a word. It should have been. I think your poem is metaphorical because it used the word metaphorical.
Did you know that Yuri likes that kind of writing?
No, I
didn't. Her little icon bounced when you were picking the words.
Wait, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's your time.
Yeah.
Oh, so even she confirms that Sayori likes sad shit for some reason.
Yeah.
She's probably fucked up in the head.
I've just given up control of my body at this point.
Yeah.
Just the tapping in the head body.
Ah, but it hurts.
Just accept it. This is your life now.
I'm gonna see if I can switch feet. Like, now I'm tapping with the left foot. it's kind of weird because like I'm trying to read, and so I can't focus on the paper doll. So whenever something moves, like it moves out of the corner of my eye, and I get slightly startled.
Yeah.
Especially when they cover up like their chest, and then they move their hand, and suddenly that like that like I don't know
that
what you
weird
call it.
vest
like
thing.
burgundy
kind
of deal. Like I just see like a flash of like redishness. Like oh what up? Oh okay, it's just the vest. No, I don't want to read your fucking poem.
No, but you do though.
No, I don't know if I want to. Hole in wall. That's not a proper sentence. Huh. That's interesting, but there are some odd connotations. There's like a weird...
Scroll down a bit. You've got a little bit of scroll bar.
Is there?
No, but Monica tends to write poems with like deliberate spacing in mind.
Ah, okay.
So in the future, don't forget to scroll down completely for poems.
Yeah, there are some weirdly sinister like implications to this poem.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting.
There was a hole there.
It's gone. I can't not say that.
Yeah, it's gotta be said every time.
There was something I'd seen that I wanted to comment on, and now I can't remember what it was. Now, I do like the idea. I do like the imagery of scorching your retina with nothingness, with meaningless. That's a pretty interesting juxtaposition of the concept. But yeah, that's an interesting poem. I still don't like the name Hole in.
Yeah, well, she could have titled it "Hole in Retina."
Oh, Hole in the Wall. Like, oh, I remember. Damn it, I liked the cadence of the poem. It had a very nice rhythm to it.
Yeah,
which is important for writers. I'm always driving my boss crazy because I insist my sentences have a specific rhythm, and I'm like, Jacob, I can't just have two things. I need to have a third thing. We need to put a third thing here. Like, Alex, just leave. I mean, it's legal writing. So.
Yeah.
But cadence is important, damn it. What kind of style is she talking about? Freeform style. I wouldn't. Well, it's freeform in the sense that it doesn't follow like a strict like ABBA kind of structure, but
yeah,
I wouldn't say freeform exactly.
How's time? Do we have time to get through the other poems?
We got 7 till.
Okay, so yeah, you can get through all the poems, and that'll end the day, and then we can do the next.
All right,
cool. So just the pace you're at is fine.
Oh wow, I've actually given this exact bit of advice when I tutor people.
Nice,
because it's true. Like a lot of people get stuck on their opening sentence. Like you don't need to write your opening sentence, man. Just get your arguments down on paper. Get your main point down on paper, and then write around that. And that's how I write it. That's how I've always written my stuff. Yeah, and I think it helps a lot.
Like starting is the hardest part.
Yeah, exactly. Like just move on to what you can do, and eventually you'll fill in the rest.
Yeah.
It's easier to fill something in when you already have a foundation. I didn't expect this game to be prompting me to to be so introspective about writing.
It's a really well written novel.
I hate both of these people.
You gotta do both. There's no
fine, I'll get the bitch out.
So I'm gonna say this right at this juncture. Out of everyone, Natsu's poems are usually my least favorite, although they're still very good. But this first one on this first day, I was actually a bit stunned. I was like, damn, that's some real shit right there.
I'm not a writer, said Alex Never.
Natsu keeps it so real right here that it's just, you're gonna be like, damn girl.
This is a pretty good point. You're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote.
Yeah.
It's like every writer fucking hates, I think, like everything they've previously written. I know I do. Even, like, I can't even look at legal pleadings I've written, like, let alone the creative stuff. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I used to write this way.
Yeah. Like, get ready. Get ready for this realness. No, Alex. Shut up, bro, and read.
Just the opening sentence.
I know. Just read.
Right.
Trust me, read it for reals.
All right.
In order.
All right. I mean...
Did that dose of reality just hit you in the nutsack, Alex?
That's actually a pretty clever, it's a solid observation, and that's actually a pretty interesting way to, like, lead the expectations of your reader, and then, like, kind of blindside them.
Yeah,
hey, look at this, it's kind of poignant.
The way at the end where it just talks about us and then falls completely flat, I was like, oh man, I just got schooled by this annoying little, like, piece of crap.
You know, I wasn't expecting Doki Doki Literature Club to actually involve us discussing, like,
I know,
like, literature.
This is why I really wanted you to play
this. Fuck you, Natsuki. That's a great poem.
Yeah, it is.
Fucking hate you. Did you know cowboy poetry is a thing?
Okay.
I think it just encompasses poetry about cowboys. An attorney I worked for was super into it. He was like, "Which is your favorite poem?" That one.
I quite agree with her sentiments here a lot, in a lot of instances.
Wait, I think I just missed what she said. Everyone has feelings, writing has to be all. Actually, that's actually a valid observation.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a thing. Yes. When people get into poetry, they don't realize they think poetry has to be like Shakespeare.
Yeah,
and it's not. Poetry is actually an extremely diverse.
No, brevity is the soul of wit. I believe that
exactly
quite a bit.
Although, never take a poetry class with that mindset. Because every teacher will tell you on first day, oh yeah, poetry can be anything you want. Then you have to learn to. Then they expect you to extrapolate from poems, and everything you say is wrong.
Yeah.
No, the poem only means this. You're never like it's. Fuck you. Poetry is great when you're not doing it academically.
I absolutely hate when every single English teacher I had, they think that fucking they know what the themes of a piece of a work are. And any themes that you think are there are wrong, and you are stupid, and don't talk to them.
Well, I got through every single English class I ever got through just by learning what the teacher thinks is the way things are, and just pandering to that.
Exactly.
I actually thought about writing a book on that subject, like how to fucking screw your how to get one over on your
English how to
teachers.
game the system.
Essentially how to game an English class. But I just wanted to reread this bit she was saying about the simple writing. That's actually, that's actually a valid, valid point.
Yeah, I don't like her, but I agree with her sentiment in this instance.
I would actually argue that Terry Pratchett actually writes that way.
Yeah.
He's extremely witty and satirical, but the language itself is very simple, and he's a great writer because he expresses complex things through simple, like, sentences.
Yeah.
It's great. So, yeah, Natsuki actually does have, like, writing chops, apparently, which is pissing me off.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
She's a bitch.
But don't worry, after...
And that fucking face.
After this first day, she, like, loses the realness, and everyone else has better poems, so it's fine. You don't have to worry. Like,
I'm really not looking forward to this one. I mean, yeah, like, this guy doesn't seem like he'd write a decent poem.
Yeah.
Although it is a 20-word poem. If you really want me to have fun, let me go back to talking at Yuri. talking to Yuri. I meant talking to. Yeah, probably.
Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm bad at this. That's comforting. All right. I already hate this.
I mean, she generally has the worst ones, but they're not horrible in their own rights.
Making me rub the sleepy is just like she's mixing tenses, which is
I know.
bad.
That's the one thing that stood out to me too. When I was playing it, I literally said rub the sleepy. But she's been deliberately cute, so.
What the? Okay, that's kind of weird. Well, just that, I mean, she moves from kind of a free-form, like, first stanza into, like, a more structured, like AABB kind of deal in the second stanza.
Sayara's is actually... It's actually interesting that you notice that, because as you continue to play, her poems will be... That divide will just keep getting more stark as the... But keep that in mind.
Okay. I do like the borderline non sequitur ending.
Yeah.
Ending line though.
That
seems pretty. It really does seem like this seems very representative of her as a character, as I understand it. Although weird random bit of complexity does make me wonder if there's more to her.
Yeah.
But we're not taking her route, so fuck Sarah. Did you wait till this morning to write that? No! Maybe. That was actually pretty funny. Hey, Sayori writes like I do.
Yeah.
I spent an entire night reading a Nier Let's Play, and I was like, oh shit, I have a paper due today. So at like 3 in the morning, I just crapped out something.
Nice.
I got an A. I know how to get good grades in English class. He even made the same observation. This sounds like you. That's a pretty funny response.
Yeah.
God damn it. Like, Yuri totally wants to bang him. There's no judging there.
Yeah.
She's only judging his penis. Oh yeah, other people are literature clubbing.
Yeah, everybody has to do this.
Oh, so there's 5 of us. That means that somebody was left out of each exchange, I guess.
Yeah, somebody was just waiting.
Yeah.
I mean, now you're out. So...
Yeah, now I'm the one now I'm the odd man out. I am curious if Natsuki's issue with the language was tendrils like mine was.
Like, the translation, fucking, this was too real for my fake ass. Like,
I think damn it! I was gonna make the same accusation, like, I think she missed the point.
Yeah.
I think it's a reductionist. I mean, you shouldn't be telling the author what.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think it's reductionist to say it's about giving up. It's just I thought it was just making a general observation.
No, yeah, it's just melancholy.
The best people can do is try.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I choose to take that optimistically. But I do believe in applicability rather than death of the author. Basically, like different literature means different things to different people.
Yeah.
Death of the author is for lazy assholes who don't want to do any actual critical thinking.
That's true. That's like just the phrase that gets tossed out at the very beginning of...
Death of the author for the uninformed is just, like, it just means that you can take whatever interpretation you want, regardless of what the author says.
Yeah.
And that's dumb, because...
Like...
Yeah, you can't impress your own meaning on someone else's interpretation of the text.
I mean, I'm pretty... Like, the biggest case for that, for, you know, all the weebs out there is, Evangelion.
Oh yeah, so many people are convinced like this is what the story, this is what the thing is about, and like Anno admitted that like the religious symbolism is all bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is, yeah, like he and I kind of, I gotta think it's bullcrap too, because he's saying like, oh no, I just thought the crosses looked cool.
Yeah, that's what
There's
he
no
said.
Religious symbolism,
Exactly.
But like, bullcrap, dude. Like, it's so obvious. Anyway,
but there's also like lots of random German and Latin, which is also because the Japanese just find those languages fascinating.
Yeah. So these two are getting into a spat.
Yeah.
Because their fucking writing styles are complete opposites, just like their body types.
They actually did both give pretty valid writing advice.
Yeah.
Although Yuri was like surprisingly condescending. Whereas Natsuki actually gave, like, some very wholesome, like, practical advice.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. They were always that big, I'm pretty sure. I mean, except for when she grows gigantic. See, the thing that's kind of funny to me is that Jacob, my boss, makes this observation a lot, that I kind of agree with Natsuki's, I agree with what she says about simple writing, but
Yeah.
I tend to write like Yuri, because I'm a conceited asshole.
I mean, writing like Yuri is more fun, in my opinion.
But it's also not necessarily good writing.
No, it's not.
It's especially bad in legal writing,
Yeah.
which is why I'm really working on trying to tone down my verbosity. See, these are the justifications
Yeah.
I make.
But no, it's. I just want to point out now that this.
That's your help me, Sire.
Yeah.
Sire's gonna be like, I like toast.
Buttered toast. Right.
I fucking hated that show.
But no, I really just want to point out again that this anime themed visual novel about getting in a girl's pants has actually
Pantsu.
actually had us talking about, you know, legitimate literature conventions.
I think it might be the copious amounts of drugs that we ingested before we.
Oh, okay.
That didn't actually happen. I don't want to admit that this fucking game is making me have serious discussions about literature.
Yeah. Yeah, Natsuki.
I like Yuri's like weird like sound effects.
Yeah.
I still like that hoo hoo was her confident laugh. Jesus. Monica she like Kool-Aid manned into the conversation. Cool. Oh yeah. Nobody likes Natsuki. Get the fuck out, Natsuki. Don't come back without more cupcakes.
Yeah.
Aww.
So, even though the track has switched We're both still bobbing our heads.
It's got a very similar kind of rhythm to it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like my tapping has really changed at all.
Right? But you too can get the soundtrack for the low, low price of $10, along with some other things.
I'll just take yours. Go make me some goddamn tea, bitch. Oh, Natsuki came back. All right.
Yeah, she came back.
Yay. People care. No! Can we read books now? Like actual books?
No.
Yeah, what kind of literature club talks about books?
Yeah, anybody. This is making you bond, okay? After you're all friends, you could read the books together.
I only want to bond with Yuri.
Ah.
In a very specific way. Over a good book. No, they only fight when I want to bang the same guy.
Ah.
Which only happens a few times a week.
Right.
I should have put like Alex Ooh, like as my name.
Ah.
To make it like weeabooey. Alex Kuhn. I should have done that. Pearl used to always call me Alex Kuhn when she would text me. It was just it was cute. Pearl's a cute personality. She'd also draw like weird little happy faces with the emoticons. She still does that actually on Facebook. Not call me Alex Kuhn. She draws like like emoticon like faces and stuff.
I'm trying to think of the most common anime like hero shonen protagonist name you could have picked.
Goku.
Like. Just like, come on, Goku, join the literature club.
Man, I would kill for that.
Books are great.
I would kill for that episode of Dragon Ball when Goku has to join the literature club.
So this is probably a good place to stop.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
And then we can
right.
come back to this.
All right.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Later, guys.